everyone, it's Ann and welcome back to Hawesome Budgets. This is our Sunday budget with me. So let's go ahead and get started. So this week we do have $300 to play with. And let's go ahead and get started in our 100 envelope challenge. I think this weekend, next Saturday, anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and unstuff all of these and move them towards the back. I went ahead and printed some of these completed little slips from Angela Marie 888. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the money back to the bank and then I'm going to move them to the back of the binder because now I have only like larger bills to go ahead and stuff. I have everything in 26 and higher. 26 and higher. So I think this week I'm just going to take a week off from the 100 envelope challenge. I just don't think I'm going to be able to stuff that large of amount. And if I am, then I'm going to come back to it is my idea. Okay, so now we have the 50 circle challenge. I don't really want to take a week off, but I am going to have to find some money to be able to stuff into it. So after I kind of see how all this is and I look at the budget, this afternoon, I might have a little extra that I'll bring on Tuesday if I have that. So let's go ahead and look at the 50 circle challenge. I think I'm just going to do the number 11 today, and I'm only going to do the 1 in that one. And then the 52-week challenge is this cute little budget with Carly. And for the 2s, I decided I'm just going to go ahead and roll a 4-sided die. Let's go ahead and subtract our $11 from our 300 so we stay on track there. And let's go ahead and roll a 4-sided die and see what we get today. We got another number 1. Okay. So let's go ahead and subtract $1 from there. And we'll put $1 more in our 52-week challenge. Our next challenge is our 2026 with Anna and Lacey. And so that is this little challenge here. So we need 2 4-sided dice for this one. Okay, so we need to do 4 of these today, and then that will just leave us with whatever for next week. So let's see what 4 we can get. Let's go ahead and use green. So we got 2 and 3, 3 and 2. We already did those. Maybe we'll just roll a 1 of the 4-sided die since we're kind of getting low, and then we'll just use that as the intersection. We'll just go down. So that is a number 1. So the first one is a roll of dice times 2, and that is 2 times 2. So that is this one right here, and that will be 4. Okay. Got another number 1, so that's 2 more. Gotta go 2 more times. Okay. It's a number 4, so that's another number 2. Okay. And at number 2, we're done with that column. Number 3, a 3. Okay, so that's 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 for today. So that's $11 going into Anna and Tracy. The next one is the Almost Ultimate 2026 Savings Book. So let's see what 3 we're going to do on this one today. So we'll do 1 and 2. It's a number 7. Okay, number 7. That is 1, 2, 3, and 4. That is a number 4. Okay. And a number 1, we'll do this one right here. And that that is a 5. So subtract 5. So that's 7. That's 12. That is 16. Okay, that's 16 going into the Miss Champion Ones Almost Ultimate Savings Challenge book. Okay, our next one is our Princess Challenge. So let's go ahead and get those out now. Okay, let's get our 10-sided dice. Let's see what damage we're going to do today. So we got a number 7. And these Princess Challenges are found on my Ko-fi shop. Oh, I messed that up. Okay, so we got a number 7. I'll have to go through and figure that out. We got a number 3. So that's 10 so far. Another number 3 for 13, and a number 5 for 18. Okay, perfect. So we're going to put 18 in the Princess Challenge. Okay, our next one is our Wednesdays, our 2026 Wednesdays, and this is by LV Budgets. And this week's Wednesday is a 21. Okay. Next is our Ditch That Debt Challenge. I don't think I'm going to put anything extra into our Ditch That Debt. We do have a couple savings challenges that are going to go to that. I think I need to find them all. I don't know where they all went, but I'll find them and I will pull those for our cash stuffing on Tuesday. So we're not going to bring anything extra to that today. Our next challenge is from Bookish Mama Budgets, and that is this cute little Year of Booze. And we use a 6-sided dice. 1, 2, 3 are face value. 4 is 1, 2 is 5 is 2, and 6 is 3. Okay, and we got a 6, so that will be $3 we're adding into this one for today. Perfect. Awesome. $3. And then we are putting $12 into Miss P's Save Your Age and $4 into Miss E's. And I'm hoping I can find some more money for that. And then we do $3 into Party Planner Paperies Year Know Me Challenge there. So that is everything in our all 2026 year-long binder. I do have to figure out how much I've spent though. So let's, so I had 300. Yep. So $100 for our year-long savings challenges. And then let's go ahead and go to our sinking funds. So let's go ahead and put $200 up here, which is not bad. I think we are going to be okay with that. So let's go ahead and go to our long-term challenges. And I do like to put $5 in each of these. I think I'm going to go ahead and skip miscellaneous this week, but let's go ahead and do $5 into each of our long-term savings right there. So that should be 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. Okay, so our next non-negotiable is in our holiday binder, and that is back to school. So I'm going to kind of be all over the place today because I want to make sure I go ahead and stuff all of our non-negotiables. So our back to school is $10 a week. We like to try to put in there. So I'm going to go ahead and put that, and we might come back to that binder. I'm not sure. We have been pretty much funding our holiday binder through our Festive Fridays. So I'm I've been comfortable with that. And then the same with our Christmas binder. We have been bringing $5 each week to the 4 of ours. So that's $20 there. And then to our family little sinking fund there, we have been bringing $10. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So those are all taken care of as our non-negotiables for our binders. And then the final one is my girls trip in our vacation binder. I've been bringing $20 a week to that. So that is our last non-negotiable. Okay, so I still have $115. Let's go ahead and go to our sinking funds and see what I think will need to be in here. So car maintenance, I like to put money into that one. Let's go ahead and do $5 into car maintenance. Let's go ahead and do $5 into entertainment. Let's go ahead and do $5 into gifts. Let's do $8 into medical to round that off. Pins. Let's do $5 into Disney pins. Technology, let's go ahead and do $5 there. And then we will do, let's do $5 into tires. Okay. Let's go to our home binder. Let's see in here. Appliances. Let's do $5 into appliances. Backyard, garden are okay. Let's go ahead and skip home maintenance and pantry today. I would like to do $5 into home projects, $5 into home shutters, and then $5 into home technology. Okay, perfect. I do think I'm going to go ahead and skip the rest of the holiday binder this week. Like I said, I'm feeling good with how it's getting funded through our Festive Friday. So I think I'm going to skip that. And then the same with our Christmas funds. Let me go look. I don't think decorate or donate need anything right now. I think we're okay this week. But let me look at gifts. Let me see. Yeah, I would like to do $5 into gifts. Okay. Now let's move on to the girls binder. Miss P and Miss E's savings are good. We are pretty much going to fund that through savings challenges, and then also the Save Your Age, and our long term is going towards that. I think we're pretty good in here this week. What I might do is I might do $5 for each of them. And then how I'm going to split the $5 is I'm going to do, let's do $6. So 2, 4, and 6. And we will do the same for Miss E. So we'll do 2, 4, and 6. So I don't feel like I'm skipping them every week. They do have some savings challenges from their binders. Then let's do the same. 2, 4, and 6. I like that. Okay. That feels good. I do like a round number, but that still feels okay. And then let's see what we're doing over here. Let's do the same for my husband and I. So we both have 4 categories. So let's do 3, 6, 8, and 10. Let's do that. 2, 3, and 10. So that's minus $20 for our binder. Okay, now we have $14 left for the travel binder. And let's do the same. You know what? We did something like this last week. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 14. I like that. That feels good. That feels like everybody got a little bit of love. I like it. Okay, let's go ahead and see how on budget we are. $200. That is fantastic. Okay, well, I hope you guys are all having a great Sunday, and we will talk to y'all again soon. Bye, everyone.